70 tomorrow morning with another round of morning clouds on Friday and then sun Friday afternoon, back near 96 tomorrow. As we get into the weekend, high temperatures inch back closer to the triple-digit mark, likely tying and setting some new record highs as we get into the weekend and early next week. So guys, heat continues to be the story.
Just like it will be for months.
Overachievers, I guess, here in South Texas. Thank you, Katie. And thanks for watching. That is all our time.
Stick around. SA Live starts right now.
Today on SA Live, we learn about Jewish food traditions and try Jewish soul food. Plus, she's a local author with a new book to promote and a special story to share. And Nurses Week is wrapping up, and we have a great gift for nurses that'll make work just a little easier for them.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Oh, hello and happy Thursday. Get it? Check out these KOLACHE flavors. Oh yes, there is a Texas twist on some of them, especially a South Texas twist. We're gonna get into that. Actually, we're gonna bite into that in just a little bit. Good afternoon, I'm Fiona Gorostiza, and Mike is off today. And you know, Mike, if you're watching from home, you can show him that again. Yeah, that's right, that's what you're missing out on. That's what you're missing out on. All right, that's just more for me, because Jen, of course, is gonna pop in too. Hey there, Jen.
Hey, oh, should we rub it in a little bit more? Look, sorry, Mike. Not sorry, but we'll save you some.
Yes, I know. We'll leave it in the fridge for you there at work. All right, now of course we are wrapping up Nurses Week, okay? So, you know, we want to give a shout out to all those nurses and even frontline workers in your life.
Yes, I have to say, Fiona, when I had my son, the nurses, I had a big scare, and they came to my rescue so fast that I will just forever be appreciative. So they do so much, and I'll never forget that, how great they were. So
it's such a bonding experience, you know, when they really do, I mean, come to your rescue and help you out in those moments. You feel so close to them, right?
Yes. Yes, I was in tears hugging them. Yes, exactly.
So let us know. Please share those photos at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. And we're going to see some of those a little later on in the show. And Jen, we're going to check in with you and some of that delicious food in just a bit. All right. Well, now it's time to dig in to some kolaches. Our first guest owns a takeout kolache bakery focused on flavors that reflect the land and culture of San Antonio. Emily Stone, owner of Bear Kolache Company, is going to show me some of their seasonal flavors and share some big news. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, thanks, Fiona.
We love it when guests of the show have big news. What is that big news?
Oh, okay. Well, we have still got our takeout location at 2005 East Hill Run, but we are opening our very first brick and mortar, not this weekend, but next weekend. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's going to be our dine-in location, and
where at?
819 Fredericksburg Road, so in the Beacon Hill neighborhood.
Okay.
And we have put in a lot of work. So we have hand painted a stencil along the top, and we've transformed this bakery. It used to be the Harvest Day Bakery, and now it's all Bear Kolache. So come in and check it out. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
All right. Always love to hear that. Okay, so seasonal flavors.
Yeah, so May is our strawberry flavor of the month. Or excuse me, strawberry is our May flavor of the month.
Strawberries can be my flavor of the month. That's all good.
Yeah, exactly. So Fiona, did you get to the POTEET Strawberry Festival at the end of April?
I did not.
Oh my goodness.
But these came from there,
I
right?
brought them to you. Yes, yeah, exactly. So we're going to take you through. So first you hold the strawberries, which is chopping off the green tops, and then you quarter them, which you're doing expertly right there.
Okay.
And you do that for about 5 cups of strawberries.
So you would keep going.
Yeah,
because
keep going.
that will help make this right here, this puree, right?
Yes, exactly. That's what we're aiming for.
Okay.
So yes, strawberries. We're going to squeeze some lemon and zest a lemon and a cup of sugar and just put it all together and cook it over the stove for about 20 minutes.
Okay, so you would throw a lot more strawberries in, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
But so we'll take some lemon.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then some lemon.
A little bit of lemon zest.
Okay.
That's right. Perfect.
Okay.
And a cup of sugar.
Cup of sugar.
Now these I bought at the POTEET Strawberry Festival, but in the next couple of weeks, and that's a tablespoon of cornstarch there. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to go out and do one of the U-Pick farms they have in POTEET. So our local berries are delicious, full of flavor, and so we want to highlight them at our KOLACHE company. So anyway, there we go. Mix it up.
And then, as you said,
Beautiful.
you cook it for 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's right. Cook it over the stove and it'll break down and soften and all the flavors will meld together. And then you get this delicious strawberry fruit filling. That's right. Okay, so before we put it in our kolaches, you're gonna punch down. I'm gonna show you the way the old Czechs did it.
Okay.
They use their thumbs.
Thumbs, just like this?
Yes, that's right. Your Czech grandmother, she did a couple of punches down there in the center. Perfect,
that?
just like thumbprint cookies,
Okay.
but with a yeasty sweet dough.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Right here and there.
There we go. And now we're gonna fill with our strawberry filling.
Okay, and so while I'm filling this with
Yeah.
strawberries, let's take a look at the
Oh,
flavors that you brought with you.
Oh my goodness.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
We brought some of our unique Texas and South Texas flavors, of course. So we've got our strawberry cream cheese over there.
It's right here.
Yeah, that's our May flavor of the month.
Okay.
And our raspa, that is a pineapple filling. Sweet and tangy, topped with chopped dill pickle, so a little bit of that sour combination in there, and covered in sour fruit punch, a little bit of tang powder on top.
Ooh.
So,
and then another kind of South Texas twist right here, right?
yes, exactly, mangonada. So if you go to your corner fruiteria, we have got a kolache flavor that reflects San Antonio's culture. So that's our mango and chamoy right there.
Okay.
And if you are a Big Red fan, we've got you covered too. We also have a Big Red cream flavor, and only in the spring. So if you want to try some of these, you got to get out now. So
All right, we've got about 15 seconds left, so let's get to these.
Oh yeah, and those are our klobasniks.
Okay.
We've got a 2M brisket klobasnik there and a Texas caviar, which is like a fancy bean and cheese.
Woohoo! All
Yeah.
right, and of course, very happy belated birthday
Oh my
to
goodness.
you, because that was yesterday, right? Was
Yes,
it?
that's right.
Okay, well, you know
Yeah.
on this show we love celebrating birthdays,
Oh,
all right?
thanks,
so
you guys.
happy belated. All right, so let's get the information for more of course, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just snap that QR code on your screen for more on KOLACHE Company. All right, well, from kolaches to Jewish soul food, our Jen Tobias Strusky is at Bubby's Jewish Soul Food, where she is learning how to make their traditional Jewish recipes and importance behind the word Bubby. What have you learned, Jen?
That's right. Yes, we are here at Bubby's Jewish Soul Food, and I have to say it is the only place in town serving just that traditional Jewish food. And I'm joined now by the co-owner, Charlie Nuttall. And what are you working on here?
I'm working on some challah dough.
Okay.
Some dough for some challah bread. It's a very traditional Jewish egg bread, served at almost all the holidays. Shabbat dinner, which is the Friday night dinner. Yeah.
And we see it there because you have the process here. So that's how you start, and then you break it down here. And then we are going to I'm going to follow your lead, okay? Because you're going to braid this. And you said it's fairly simple.
It's fairly simple, yes. So you're going to gather all the dough up at the top.
Okay.
And then it's just like braiding.
Okay.
So you cross the left one over the right, and then the right one over the center. And then you just keep going like that.
Okay.
So the challah is actually...
I told you, I can't even braid my daughter's hair. Okay, no, that looks beautiful. But go on, as you were saying.
So the challah is actually the piece of dough that you take from the main batch of dough, and then you say a little blessing over it, and then that's where the word challah is.
Okay,
So.
God. Okay, I try.
I'm sure
it'd still taste great.
Yeah, I'm sure you can fix that. Okay, but let's talk about Bubby's and the name, right? So let's talk about that.
Yes, Bubby is Yiddish for grandmother. And all of our recipes are family recipes. They come from the grandmothers in the family and get passed down. So all of the, like our chopped liver is Bubby B's chopped liver after Jason's Bubby, Beatrice. So
yes, and Jason, your partner here, also you guys opened this together.
Yes, we did.
I love that.
So we've been open for 6 months now, and it's been a great ride so far.
Now let's talk about some of the other items, and later in the show we'll show you more. But what do we have here?
So we have an assortment of our desserts there. There's coconut macaroons and rugula, which is a Jewish pastry. It's like a cream cheese dough wrapped around different fillings. That one's apricot. And then some raisins as well. We have 4 different varieties. We have apricot, chocolate, raspberry, and pecan.
Oh, sounds amazing. And then of course the bagels.
Bagels. So the bagels we have here, there's the black and white bagels, sesame, it's our play on the black and white cookie, onion bagels, naked bagels, and then our San Antonio bagel, which is a play on Mexican street corn.
Ooh.
So it's roasted corn, roasted poblano, and cotija cheese.
Oh, I love it all. Now, 6 months, you're going on 6 months that you've been open, right? So how have customers been taking to this place?
It has been amazing. It's been,
awesome.
Yeah, the love we've gotten from the community has really been amazing.
Yes, and I have to say, I have to share with our viewers the story that you told me, which was that you started making this for friends and family, and then they said, you know what, you need to open a restaurant here.
Yeah, we were out here 4 or 5 times a year visiting family, and it started with 2 loaves of challah and a bowl of chopped liver, and by the end it was 10 loaves of challah and 5 pounds of chopped liver.
Yes.
So.
Oh, I love it. I love those stories. Now, when we come back out here, we're going to see more from the menu and also learn about the symbolism behind the food. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'm going to try one of these. Fiona, back to you.
That looks so delicious. All right, Jen, we'll check in with you in a little bit. For more on Bubby's Jewish Soul Food, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code that you see there on your screen. All right, and as Jen mentioned, stick around because they're going to share more, and you may see your answer, of course, a little later in the show, also with our question about nurses. All right, SA Live continues with Thirsty Thursday. Desert Door is bringing cocktails to beat the heat. Plus, a local author is here to talk about her new book and share a fun craft. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, if your little ones need a fun book to read this summer, why not make it a local book? Author of More Than All the Stars That Glow, which is one of my daughter's favorite books to read.
We love to hear that.
Stars,
love to hear that.
And founder of Lightwork 316 Incorporated, Abigail Mayberry, of course, is here with a brand new book that we're going to talk about. All right, so thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me back. I'm so excited to be here today and talk to you again about our fun stuff that we get to do.
Yes, all right, so the title of your new book is?
If We Were Butterflies.
Okay, and because of that, we're going to show an easy craft you can do with your kids.
Yes, definitely. A couple of easy crafts, actually, that we can do with our kids. I figured, why not, if we're going to be talking about our book, why not make a bookmark? So we have a cute little bookmark here, just a very simple Hobby Lobby little label card that you can get for parties over in their paper section, and then some really cute little popsicle sticks. You could use regular popsicle sticks and cut them in half if you wanted to, and some glue dots, and we're just going to color and stick it together, put some fringe on there, and we're going to have a great little bookmark.
All right, so here we go. So we stick it, and then we're going to go ahead and we can just kind of decorate it. So
Yeah, however you want. We've got all kinds of little things you can stick on there. We've got some already sticky jewels right here and all kinds of stuff.
All right, so I'm going to decorate this, and tell us a little bit about Lightwork 316 Incorporated and what it does for families.
Lightwork 316 Incorporated is a 501c3, and our focus is to assist families that are facing major medical battles. So if most of our kids have cancer, but we don't limit ourselves to cancer, and we also assist their parents as well. If a mom or dad has become sick and unable to work, we will try to assist them. We do offer financial grants, but we also try to give them opportunities to make memories in the midst of the battle that they're fighting. So a lot of times when, expensive battles like that, you don't get to go and do all the regular stuff you were able to do with your family before, and so now
now we're trying to help them make sure that they get to do that. And we do that through events year long. We will actually have events that are, we have our Santa Day where we offer our families come in. We have a fantastic Santa, Windcrest Gym Santa, that comes in with our kids. We give them a gift off of their wish list from Santa himself, and we take professional photos that are then edited and given back to the family for free. We also, in the month of December, we do a fundraiser at Stars and Stripes where we show a movie and we have those families come in. All of our families always get to come to all of our events for free. And then if we have a fundraiser, we'll kind of ask the community to step in and help us fund that as well. So it's a great way to be able to assist these families that are facing such a hard time in their life. So we're really proud of it. We're very excited by it. The book, both books, More Than All the Stars That Glow and If We Were Butterflies, both of those books, a portion of their sales goes back to help our organization as well.
And tell us a little bit about the story, If We Were Butterflies.
So If We Were Butterflies, both of our daughters have been fans of butterflies all of their lives. And our oldest daughter said, Mom, I write books all the time. You really need to write a book about butterflies. And so about 2 days later, I was kind of sitting there and the beginning lines kind of started flowing through my head. And there we go, we have it. So
I know we have some beauty, because the illustrations in this book, they're gorgeous.
The illustrations are phenomenal, yes.
Some pictures to show.
Yeah, so If We Were Butterflies and More Than All the Stars That Glow were both illustrated by one of our board members on Lightwork 316, who's been one of my best friends since I was in middle school, Lisa Voigt, and her daughter, Joss Rose. She's 16 and she helps her mom with some of our illustrations. So it's really a labor of love from everybody that's in our organization as well.
Now, how can folks help out?
So we are publicly funded because we are a 501c3. Any donation to us is tax deductible, and we also have fundraisers. So if you would follow our page on Facebook, Instagram, and keep up with what we're doing, we'd love to see you and have you be part of what we're trying to do.
All right, Abigail, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, for more information on Lightwork 316 Incorporated and how you can help out, just head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab where we've provided a link, or just scan the QR code on your screen. That will also take you to information on Abby and, of course, her books. All right, still ahead, it's a hot, thirsty Thursday, but we have some cocktails on the way to cool us down.
And we're back out here at Bubby's Jewish Soul Food. We're gonna get a taste of more items on the menu and tell you about the deal they have for SA Live viewers.
All right, well, our Jen Tobias Strusky is still learning about and savoring the food out at Bubby's Jewish Soul Food. What's next on the menu there for you, Jen?
Yes, you gotta love this job, right? I mean, we've got all this gorgeous food, but also celebrating these local businesses. I'm back out here with the co-owner, Charlie, and let's give this deal to our viewers, because I forgot to mention it in the first hit we had. So what deal do you have for me?
So for SA Live viewers, through the end of the month, mention SA Live and you'll get 15% off your purchase.
Awesome, wonderful. Okay, so now we brought some other items out, but we're going to talk about the symbolism behind the food here. Again, very traditional Jewish soul food. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, so there's such a connection with Jewish holidays and life events and food. So many things are centered around special foods. So like Hanukkah. We eat latkes and sufganiyot, which are cooked in oil to represent the oil in the story. There at Passover, we eat matzah instead of leavened bread to represent the fleeing from Egyptian slavery. So there's such a tight connection between the holidays and the dinner table, really.
And you mentioned here sticking to that tradition is very important to you, because I know customers come in and they talk with you about family and how the food can bring people together.
Yeah.
Is that the goal?
People, yes, definitely. People have such a recollection of their family traditions with food. So whether it be going to a deli and getting a bagel and lox, or
which
a
looks
Reuben
beautiful,
sandwich, which we call the Blackstone Hotel, or matzo ball soup. It's all. Most people, when they've been sick, have been offered a bowl of matzo ball soup. So,
wow.
Jewish penicillin.
There you go. And I love that it's bringing the culture here to San Antonio, which was needed, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now this really caught my eye. Let's talk about what this is. And I'm going to
These are
sample it.
blintzes. So they are essentially a crepe wrapped around a cheese filling, and then traditionally served with sour cream. But we also make different fruit compotes. This is a strawberry compote to go with it.
That's so good. That's so delicious. And then what else do we have here?
So we have the matzo soup. We have the Blackstone Hotel, which is our play on the Reuben. We have the True Believer sandwich, which is pastrami and chopped chicken liver on one of our challah rolls. The Bar Mitzvah sandwich, which is a bagel with lox that we fly in every week from Brooklyn.
No joke.
And
That's awesome.
capers and onions. So we have a whole line of smoked fish that you can't get anywhere else in town.
Wow.
Smoked whitefish, different types of lox. Yeah, and it's all flown in once a week. So.
And again, we are also, it is Jewish American Heritage Month, so a good time to come here and also learn, right? For those
definitely.
who maybe want to learn a little bit more. Awesome. And I asked you earlier your favorite item on the menu. What would you say?
Oh, it's definitely the Bar Mitzvah sandwich. Definitely. On an eggy egg bagel, my favorite bagel that we offer.
Looks so good. Why don't you let our viewers know where you're located?
We are at the corner of Wurzbach and Northwest Military Highway.
Perfect. And you won't be disappointed. Come on out here. Again, for the rest of the month, 15% off.
15% off.
If you come try some food. I'm going to go back in here. Thank you so much, Charlie. Please come visit and support this local business. All right, I'm taking another bite. Fiona, back to you.
Oh, enjoy, Jen. That looks amazing. All right, for more information on Bubby's Jewish Soul Food, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen. All right, well, it's Nurses Week. It's wrapping up, and this is a great gift for San Antonio's hardworking medical staff. This headband can ease the tension of mask wearing on your ears. And SOTOL is grown in Texas, the spirit is made in Texas, and we are about to sip on cocktails to chill out from that Texas sun. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's a thirsty Thursday, and you know what? We're gonna cool off with some drinks because, you know, we can. All right, Bobby Hitchon, Director of Field Marketing at Desert Door, is here with some delicious cocktail recipes to beat the heat. And these are, you know, they're fairly simple to make, right? If you just stay with me here, all right? Okay, so what's our first drink?
All right, so we're gonna start with a MATADOOR, 2 O's.
I see what you did there, yes, very nice.
So with this one, we're gonna start with our original Texas SOTOL. I know you already have yours poured, so 1.5 ounces of that. You can just put that in your shaker. Next up, we're gonna go for some pineapple juice. And
1 ounce of that?
Yeah, sorry about that, 1 ounce.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go for some lime juice, and that's 1 ounce as well.
Now, this is a great way to make drinks. I'm just following what you're doing, okay?
Super easy. And then our agave simple, that's gonna be 0.5 ounces.
All right, so half of what I've been doing. All right.
There we go. And then some fresh ice.
Okay.
Just give it a good shake. Woo, you can use your cap.
Oh, there we go. Thank
There
you.
you go.
All right, shake it up. Okay.
All right, and you might need to give this a little bit of a slap. There you go. You're stronger than I am. And then we're gonna do some fresh ice in your glass.
Okay.
And strain it in there. Has a really nice cream to it.
Look
Isn't that pretty?
at that. And we, of course, rim the glass, right?
Yeah, of course. We rim the glass with Chwang Sunset Red Chili Lime Salt, and that is a local company to San Antonio. Oh, we're gonna go with lime, sorry.
Lime.
There we go. There's your MATADOOR.
All right, cheers. Okay, so that's one.
So I'm gonna walk you through the next drink. So you're gonna wanna get rid of your ice. You have a little tin on the side there.
Okay.
All right, so we are gonna do a swish of a tail. And for this one, we need our oak age, which is gonna be the bottle with the leather strap.
Ooh,
so you're
fancy.
first gonna start with 2 ounces of that.
Okay, so 2 ounces goes in.
There you go. And then next up, you're gonna grab your garnishes. So 3 lemon wheels that are gonna be in the glass and some mint on this one.
1, 2, 1 mint, and
around.
There
we go.
And then you're going to muddle it. So use the back of your spoon and just go as hardcore as you can. Our oak age is really, really smooth. Still has that really nice earthy flavor that you get from a SOTOL, but also hints of caramel. It's got that really beautiful caramel color to it, so great for sipping. It's also very good in some cocktails. You got it? Awesome. So next we're going to add some ice to there.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to get your glass ready for you.
Okay. All right.
So you can go ahead and shake that.
Shake that up. And where is Desert Door located?
So Desert Door is located in Driftwood, Texas. So it's about an hour and a half from San Antonio. We have a tasting room. If you just want to give it a good slap.
There we go. Okay.
And then you're going to strain it into that glass.
Okay.
There you go. And to finish this off, we're going to top it off with some Topo Chico.
Now, what does this go well with?
So it's funny you should
with?
ask, because it goes really well with, I forget how to pronounce it, this one. The brisket.
Klobosnik.
That's it. I learned something new today, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to take a bite of this, okay? And you said you have tastings, right?
Yes, we have tastings in the tasting room. We're open Thursday through Sunday. We just got a new food truck as well, Wild Fair. And yeah, tastings in the tasting room of our originals, some special limited editions, also some fantastic cocktails. We have some really amazing bartenders there.
All right, we're going to round up with third drink, right?
Cool, let's do it. All right, so I'm going to take us home. We are going to do an Evergreen, which is actually my favorite summer cocktail. So for this one, you're going to use some cucumber cubes, also some mint, and you're going to muddle this first. So just make it into a nice little mash. Alrighty. And next up, you're going to do 1.5 ounces of our original Texas SOTOL.
And for those who don't know, what is SOTOL?
Yeah, so SOTOL is a plant that's, first and foremost, it's a plant, and it's native to Texas. You can find it all across the Chihuahuan Desert, and that includes West Texas. And I just poured 1.5 ounces of lime juice. So yeah, this plant's been around forever. It's an evergreen plant, and we wild harvest everything that we use right here in Texas, between Johnson City and Marfa. So it's pretty incredibly local.
And two variations of it, right?
Yes, so then you can make an alcohol out of it, which is also called SOTOL. We make two variations. First is our original, which we made 2 cocktails with today. And that's going to be clear, 80 proof. Sorry, when it's a little bit hot, it's kind of hard to open this.
It did that for me too. Right, and then so while you're pouring that into the glass, remember, for more information on Desert Door, Texas SOTOL, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen. Nice finish right there, Bobby.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Just in time. There we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, nurses, you'll look great and keep your hair and mask in place with this San Antonio handmade headband. Well, we are wrapping up Nurses Week, and we have a local small business owner that's making headbands that, of course, can help out medical staff. Dee Frias, creator of Berry Bands, is here to tell us all about her new product. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay, I love this idea. It's like, it's so simple, but it's genius.
Isn't it? Oh, thank you so much.
How does it work?
Okay, so when you place an order for the headbands, you can ask if you want to have buttons on there. You just write it in the notes section, and I'll go ahead and sew them on. And I actually have buttons on my headbands right now. Okay. So they're on the side, 2 of them. And if you go ahead and just put the mask over the buttons and not your ears, and voila. No earaches,
goodness.
no nothing. Stays on perfectly.
And considering how often they have to wear those masks, I mean, that is so simple and so great.
Exactly.
And so, as you mentioned, they are sewed on, so those buttons aren't going anywhere.
They are sewed on by me. They are steady.
Okay. And, you know, of course, you can still wear them for every day, and the headbands are comfortable.
They're comfortable. They do not slide off. It took a while to find the fabric that I like that won't cause headaches or slide, so these will be great.
And you actually started this business
in 2019 before the pandemic. Tell me about that.
Exactly. So I wanted to finish my degree in healthcare administration. So I left my full-time job and I decided, you know what, I still want to make a little bit of money. And you know what, I also like headbands. So why don't I just do it? So I started making the headbands, started selling them. And then when the pandemic hit, I was like, wow, like I think I could really help. And so that's when the buttons came about. And I started sewing them, and my neighbor is actually a nurse, and she told her whole floor about them, and then word just spread like fire.
Oh, I've got to say, you probably have a lot of clients who are nurses, right?
So many. A lot of my customers are in healthcare, specifically nurses.
Specifically nurses. And so what is the feedback that you're getting?
They love them, and you know, it just means so much to hear that after a 12+ hour shift that the headband stayed on, and there was a relief for their ears.
Absolutely. And folks might be wondering, okay, you mentioned we can request the buttons and you sew them on so they're, you know, it's sturdy. Do they cost anything extra?
Absolutely not. So when you check out, just go ahead and write in the notes section, please place buttons, and I'm more than happy to do it.
All right. And how can folks order them?
Yeah, so they're on my website. You could go to www.berrybands.com. My Instagram is @berrybands, and it links right to my website.
And about how many patterns do you have to choose from?
Oh my gosh, this is nothing. I have maybe about 70+ patterns to choose from.
Are there any custom?
Like there are custom. If people want like superheroes or anything, I will try my best, and customs are welcome.
All right, perfect. Okay, and you have 2 pugs at home that are divas?
They're divas. I mean, that's another reason why I have to start this business, you know? It all goes back to them.
Everything for the fur babies,
yes.
Right? I love it. All right, well, thank you so much, Dee. For more information on Berry Bands, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen. Very cool, Dee. All right, well, did you know that the average home has around 17 windows? Now is the time to start replacing your windows before the heat gets worse. And if you act now, you can get a great deal. We'll fill you in.
We had a taste of the summer heat over Mother's Day weekend, but more is on the way, so it might be a good idea to replace your windows now before the Texas heat bears down again. Joining us today is Amanda McDaniel, Director of Marketing with Expo Home Improvement. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
So, Amanda, what are some of the benefits of window replacement, especially right now?
Yeah, you know, so first thing that people think about with windows is energy efficiency. And that is really important because windows are up to 30% of a home's energy efficiency. So that is definitely a benefit, right? Get energy efficient windows and it'll bring down those electric bills. Everyone loves to save. But another thing that's important is safety and security to your home. That's a lot of openings to your home. Sound suppression so you can block out all those annoying sounds over the summertime. And then also just mood, appeal, and value that it adds to your home.
Yes, and can the right windows really fight that Texas heat, the South Texas heat? We know it gets hot here.
I know. And you know, and that's a really good question because our windows were designed for Texas. So unlike national chains, you know, they sell to a lot of people who have way different weather than we do. You know, here in Texas, we have windows that are designed specifically for Texas to combat that heat, that severe heat that we have. Also that cold. We kind of go sometimes the other direction to the cold. We have windows that are specifically designed for Texas, so you know you're getting a window that's going to stand up to our Texas climate.
And what other products and services do you offer at Expo Home Improvement?
Yeah, so since 2006, we have specialized in window replacement and door replacement, but we also have a bath division where we specialize in bath and shower renovations. So we've got quite a few things that we can offer you in your home.
Wow. Okay. Yes. And so you have quite a few different things, but windows right now are so important because it's only going to get hotter, right?
That is right. It is really important. And also, you know, the prices of homes are going up. So we find a lot of our homeowners are like, we can't afford to move. So let's invest in our home and make our home more efficient, comfortable, bring good mood and appeal to our home. Windows is a great place with a big wow factor.
That's a very good point. Yes, those prices are very high right now. So good point there. And you have a very special deal for SA Live viewers. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, so right now our current offer is 20% off your window project. But if you mention you saw us here on SA Live, we're going to give you an exclusive $500 additional off that monthly offer. So mention us you saw us here, we will give you that additional $500 off your window project.
Wonderful. And if they want to make an appointment, what's the best way to do that?
expohomeimprovement.com. That is our website. Go to expohomeimprovement.com and you can go on there. You can chat live with an agent, ask some questions, fill out a form, schedule your own appointment. We have multiple ways for you to get a hold of us.
All right, thank you so much, Amanda. The first 25 callers will receive an additional $500 off any project. That's on top of their special monthly offer. For more information on Expo Home Improvement or to book an appointment, just give them a call, 210-319-4120. You can also visit their website, expohomeimprovement.com. Amanda, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tomorrow on SA Live, dun, 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 it's Friday the 13th. We have Gemstone Alchemist on, and they tell us about good vibes, energy protection, and healing jewelry. Plus, it's the happy union between Japanese rice cakes and American-style donuts. We help decorate and taste test this scrumptious creation. All that and more tomorrow at 1 right here on SA Live. All right, earlier we mentioned that Nurses Week, of course, is wrapping up, so we want to see those photos of the nurses in your life and, of course, thank them for all they do. This is from Esther. During Nurse Week, I want to thank these lovely ladies that took care of me during COVID 2 years ago. They did not give up on me. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Oh. This is from Sandra. Kim, she's a registered nurse, and I would like to thank her for her love and compassion in her nursing career. God bless her. Thank you for all you do, Kim. This is from Emily, my Tia Mary, and my mom, not pictured. They both have inspired me to follow in their footsteps and pursue a career in the medical field. Thank you to all nurses. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today. And again, a big shout out to all the nurses and frontline workers as we wrap up Nurses Week. We will see you here tomorrow at 1.